You are warmly welcome back to the continuation of learning about some of the really cool features of Magic School AI to help educators generate really effective content at remarkably quick time. All right, the next one I want us to look at is the rubric generator. Okay, maybe some people may not understand what rubric generator is. It's more or less like I'm clicking it already. All right, it's more or less like it's going to generate a guide on how you are to assess a particular assignment or project, or it can even be a presentation, okay, that you gave the students or whoever you gave. I can remember then, I think the first school, the first school that one worked in, at a point, one had the privilege to be part of those that will I say score or assess few of the teachers that were interviewed to come on board. Okay, and there was something really fascinating I learned from the then principal. Okay, my then principal of that first school, the way he had something like, it was like a rubric. Okay, several criteria he used to judge the performance of the teacher in terms of the practical interview. You understand? So he would grade it based on different criteria, so it was really robust. Okay, so I'm just using it as a reference point to what this thing can help you achieve. So for example, let's stick with the 7th grade, I said, and point scale, but this time I don't want to use maybe my computer topic. This time let's shake body small, let's switch gears a bit. So if you look at the I want to go to this assignment description part. Okay, I want to first change the point scale. That is, what criteria would this rubric contain? Okay, what criteria, so that when I'm accessing the student, my assessment is based on these 4 criteria, and you can allot the required mark for each of these criteria to make up the full mark. So I can come to this assignment description here, and I just more or less follow a similar pattern with the example given here. Say, write a persuasive, in case I'm an English teacher or something, okay, essay. Okay, let me not say a persuasive essay, let me say write a narrative essay, okay, on how you spent your Christmas holiday. Okay, so so this will be what the assignment is you are giving your students. I think this is February, although it's already 2 months into, but exactly. So you could give them this essay, and you want it to generate a rubric on this essay that will help guide how you would assess what they did. So I'm not going to add any additional criteria. Just make sure that it's up to the point scale is 4. Okay, so I press generate. You say fill out this field. Okay, objective. Okay, let me just say I need to score, to properly score their narrative essay. Let me just put it like that. So let's press generate. So do you see that? So yeah, look at that. Yeah, so now you can see this. Okay, now do you see this? See, narrative essay rubric Christmas holiday experience 7th grade. So now criteria for assessing this assignment. First, the content and ideas is the first one. The second one is organization. How did the person organize the content? Third one is language and style. Like how did the person present it? The styling of writing. Then the next one is grammar and mechanics. Okay, and yeah. So grammar and mechanics, like the grammatical correction of how the person wrote the essay. Okay, now look at the criteria for like the performance grading. Okay, so if the person, as for the first criteria, content and ideas, if the person's is in one, to say that the person is in one, that needs significant improvement, it means that when you read the essay, it was confusing, it lacked details, and showed little connection to the holiday experience. So you see that for that part, for example, if maybe it's over 10, or let's say 1 2 3 4, okay, let's say it's over 15, okay, let's say it's over 20, so that each of these criteria, content and ideas, will be 5 marks. Okay, so content and ideas 5 marks, organization 5 marks, language and style 5 marks, grammar and mechanics 5 marks, making 20 marks. So that for this first one of content and ideas, if the person falls under needs significant improvement, maybe out of the 5 marks the person can get something like 2, all right, or 1, between 1 and 2. Now if it's better for the approaching expectations, narrative is somewhat unclear with limited details and minimal personal reflection, so it can be a bit higher mark, all right, maybe from 3, like 2 to 3, all right. Then meets expectations, tells a coherent story about Christmas. You see that it will be increasing. So from here it can be like you can give the person like 3 to 4 marks based on whether the person's performance on this specific criteria met this level of grading. And of course, if it's 4, exceeds expectations, presents a clear, engaging narrative with vivid details about Christmas holiday experiences, and story has a well-developed plot with a strong sense of purpose and personal reflection, you can award the person the full 5 marks for this criteria. You get? So this is just a more or less a broad picture of what rubric can help you achieve. It can help you to grade whatever work, whether it's homework, assignments, classwork, presentation work, project work, in a very detailed way that will really reflect the true performance of that student, okay, and give you an idea, a very good deep idea on how to score the students work. So that's it for rubric. All right, we are not going to look at all the features, okay, but we'll look at the really useful ones. Okay, so we will move on from here to look at the next useful tool. Thank you so much, and remain seated, remain stable, because we are still on this journey of learning useful tools of Magic School AI. Thank you.